Hey, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to FTC Now Highlights. As always, I'm your host, Mark Roberts, and we are here at the 6th Annual South Carolina Farmers Festival. I am here with the lady herself, the mastermind behind everything. Tell everybody at home who you are and what we're doing today.
Well, my name is Sherry Moore. I'm the Associate Director here at the Bee Market, and today we're celebrating our farming industry throughout South Carolina, and every year we hold the South Carolina Farmers Festival.
And it's a very interesting thing. It brings in a lot of people. Tell us what we're going to see today.
You're going to see everything from antique cars to reenactors demonstrating a life from cavalry to Abe Lincoln to Gullah. It's all kinds of episodes throughout history. You're also going to have a wonderful kids zone behind me here that kids can come out. Just a great family day all day. Inside we have our Lake City Farmers Market as well as arts and crafts, so there's something for the whole family.
Absolutely. Tell me about why this works out so well in Lake City.
Well, Lake City has always been an agricultural community, and the Bee Market, of course, has a rich history of being an avenue for farmers to make a living, and now we have brought that back with our Lake City Farmers Market and this Farmers Festival.
Now, this venue that's basically just been recently, in the last couple of years, been renovated, it's given over to a lot of great talent, and right now we've got a band behind us. Tell us about that.
What we wanted to do was create an environment where Lake City could come together as a community, enjoy a nice day out. We constantly have bands. Different groups throughout the community will have bands and different social functions, and it's just a great place for a family to come and enjoy. We try to promote a lot of local people within our community as far as entertainment or our vendors, because we just want to let people know that we are local. We love South Carolina, and we want to promote that.
Absolutely. You got local food in the Bee Market, local entertainment, and a lot of local history right behind us. You guys, if you didn't come out this year, there's only one place to go for this kind of entertainment, and that's Lake City. You got to come out next year. Do you know about when it's going to be next year? Same time, pretty much?
Every June, the third weekend in June.
Third weekend in June. You don't want to miss it. You should have missed it this year. You guys continue to watch. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Remember the night we strolled down the lane, our hearts were gay and happy then. You whispered to me, I held you close. We wish the night would never end. Get down, boys, go back home, back to the girl you love. Treat her right, never wrong. How mountain girls can love.
The brawn behind all of this. This is Crystal Miles. Tell everybody what we're doing out here today.
Today we are out here to support the agriculture of South Carolina. We have living history behind the Bee Market and a huge kids zone in front of the Bee Market, and we have an entire farmers market throughout the Bee Market.
And you're in charge of what?
I'm in charge of the kids zone today.
So you're actually having fun. You're going around with a lot of these kids, chasing them down. Tell me what's going on in the kids zone. I see a whole bunch of bouncy stuff going on everywhere.
We have 5 bouncy rides, a basketball game, a boxing ring, and a whirly bird ride, which is actually really fun because I've done it myself.
Let me get this straight. Not only were you on the whirly bird ride, but I caught you in the boxing ring a little while ago.
Yeah, I had fun in there too.
She likes to get her aggression out that way. What is going on? You guys have a boxing ring here in Lake City?
Just for the Farmers Festival, we got one of the big blow-up boxing rings and the huge 20-pound boxing gloves.
You guys are going to see me in there in a minute. I'm just going to pick any opponent out here, and I'm coming for you at the Lake City Farmers Fest. You think I got a chance?
Nah, not against me.
No, not against her. I would never pick you as my opponent. You have to deal with kids all day today. There is no way I'm going up against Crystal. I'll tell you that much.
A bit of aggression in there.
Tell me about the planning that goes into something like this.
There is a lot of planning. You have to get permission to use all the parking lots, all the land, and then if you close roads, you have to go through DOT, get permission for those. Then you have to find all the vendors, bring them in, set everything up. So it's a lot of work behind it.
Now, what got you into this particular position?
I got into this when I started at the bean market. Little did I know we had the Farmers Festival 6 months after I started, so I kind of got thrown into it. But I love it to death. It is so much fun.
I tell you, she's having a lot of fun out here. The kids are already on the train going around. It's pretty early and everybody's already getting started. You guys stay tuned. We're going to continue to cover the Farmers Festival. Stick around. Crystal and I are about to duke it out. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for sticking with us as we continue to cover the Farmers Festival. I'm here with the latest star of the movie Abraham Lincoln, the Vampire Slayer, and apparently that's not your role today, is it?
No, it isn't. I'm a guest reenactor. I'm the only member of the Association of Lincoln Presenters in the state of South Carolina. I'm not sure why that might be the case, as we have 176 members nationally. But as I said, I am the only one in South Carolina, and I have appeared from Charleston to Walhalla as Abraham Lincoln.
Now tell me, what are you doing today? Are you giving kids the real education of Abraham Lincoln and not necessarily the distorted Hollywood truth?
I'm honest, Abe. I can only tell the truth, unlike some presidents that we have had. I tried to give them the facts. They are mostly interested in his childhood, life on the frontier, pets that he had, and that sort of thing. The older kids, I get more into the politics and the Civil War itself. For example, I have a nice display exhibit of boy soldiers, which covers the drummer boys and bugle boys who fought on both sides. Probably about 200,000 of them, some as young as 10 years old. And they're always fascinated to know the histories of those young men who played the drum or played the bugle for the armies.
Absolutely. Now, when it comes to kids learning something about Lincoln, what do you think would be the one interesting fact that most people don't know about him?
Well, one statement that I like to use, depending on the group, but especially the school kids, I emphasize that as a youth growing up on the frontier, I was fortunate not to fall into many of the bad habits and vices into which my comrades fell. Drinking, smoking, chewing, cussing, and voting for the Democratic ticket.
These are very viable points. You know, I really got to start interviewing people that don't make me feel so short. With this top hat and everything, I just feel like a Smurf right now. Do you get that a lot?
Somewhat. I do happen to be the exact height that Lincoln was, 6'4" and a touch, as he liked to say. And I have 15 other things in common with him. 14 narrow boot size, 7 1/8 hat size. His stepmother was named Sarah, my mother was named Sarah, and she was born on Lincoln's birthday. We both had girlfriends named Ann, both of whom died tragically young. And it went on and on. And when I heard of the Lincoln Association 5 years ago and started thinking of commonalities, I'd realized that I was fated to be the South Carolina Lincoln.
Well, with that being said, whatever you do, don't go watch a movie. And if you do, watch your back.
Well, I will never sit in the box in any movie theater.
It's a good point. You guys stay tuned as we continue to bring you the best of the Farmers Festival.
States of America. Yes, yes. The bloody colonials. I will accept your surrender now. Kindly lay down your arms. Kindly lay down your arms. What do you do here?
Colonel, dispose of it.
Dispose of him?
Lieutenant, unless he's got his way to talk out of it.
How's your Gettysburg address now?
We'll accept your surrender, sir.
I will
Of all
say what I
Union
said
forces.
when I left Springfield. I leave not knowing when.
Colonel,
Whether
let's tie all
ever
this hot air.
I will return.
Find a hole.
There went my eardrum.
Hey guys, we have just stepped back in time a little piece, and I am here with Dale Smith, the coordinator of everything that's going on out here. Tell us what we're seeing.
Well, what you're looking at, we've got a timeline going on, stretching from the Revolutionary War, Revolutionary Artillery, Civil War Cavalry. We've got Vietnam demonstrators. We've got gunsmiths, candle makers, soap maker, blacksmith. It's just turned out really grand. Everybody's having a great time. We have Abraham Lincoln here putting on a little skit. We have a lady presentation doing the Gullah impersonation and the customs. We have General Wade Hampton impersonation and a Captain Sally Hopkins, who was the only commissioned female officer in the Union Army. We had the Britain's Neck Militia, who's been helping us for several years out here. Been very gracious. And it just seemed like everybody's having a good time. We could do some artillery demonstrations. We're doing some cavalry demonstrations and skirmishes. And make it look like the Old West and the old times, even though it's not the Old West. It's,
Exactly.
Just give everybody some kind of little picture of how things work.
Well, I'll tell you, I've already seen it get pretty violent out here. In fact, we just saw the Army kidnap Abraham Lincoln.
Yes, sir. We found Abraham Lincoln inside and felt like he needed to be outside.
Now tell me about some of the demonstrations going on. We've seen, right now we've got a bugle player, is that correct?
That is great. This first time we've had him here. We're going to try to keep him. He plays bugle and he plays trumpet. He's a master trumpet player. And he's a young man, as you can see, so he's got a long way. You know, we're going to be excited for a long time.
Absolutely. Now tell me some of the stuff that the kids are learning out here today, and adults.
Well, they see the type of equipment that the guys use, just, you know, like a quartermaster shop, the weapons they use. They also see that reenacting is a way of teaching. And they also see that you can make a lot of your own gear. That makes it mean a little bit more to you. And on this side over here, we've got the soap makers and candle makers. They're doing soap the old way, like our ancestors and our grandparents used to make soap and candles. The blacksmith, you know, there were blacksmiths up into the 40s, and very traditional work.
Absolutely. Well, I'll tell you what, guys, I got to get out of here before I get shot. I've already been threatened a few times since I've been out here. You guys take it easy, and thank you so much.
You too. We might need a hostage.
I got to go. Thanks for continuing to watch the best of the Farmers Festival here in Lake City. I am here with Philip. Philip, tell us where we're at and what we're doing today.
This is the Lake City Bean Market Museum. It's a historic museum. It was set up in 1936. Sold lima beans, string beans, was the leading bean market in the country for a while there. And now we've set up the Farmers Market, which is run every Thursday from 2 to 7. This week we're doing the Lake City, or South Carolina Farmers Festival. We've been running all through this weekend, and we've got all kinds of events going on. We've got the Antiques Car Show going on outside, as well as we've got live bands playing up front, and the reenactors group. We've got the Civil War
Right
and
behind us.
Revolutionary War reenactors group doing performances and firing cannon on the hour.
Yeah, I think they even shot at me once. It's getting pretty crazy out there. But in here, things are a little bit more tame. We've got a lot of people coming in and out. What is the opportunity here for Lake City?
The opportunity is we've got locally grown South Carolina certified produce, especially Mr. Stan McKenzie right here behind us, actually. He just won the Farm of the Year award.
Wow, pretty impressive.
Yes, he's selling cantaloupes and tomatoes, potatoes, cabbage, cucumbers, just about anything you can want over here.
And you've got a huge variety of different fruits, vegetables. You even got Abraham Lincoln up there kind of giving us a little spiel.
Yeah, yeah, and this week's special is butter beans, fresh shelled butter beans, just come in.
Butter beans, you
That's
can't
the
beat it,
high.
especially down here in the South. That's one of the best things to put on your plate. Well, tell me how everything's going. Is it going to continue to run? What's the plan?
Now, today we're running until about 4 o'clock in here, then we'll shut down, but the events will be going on outside till about 5 o'clock. Now, right now we're set up to do the farmers market every Thursday until the end of June. June 28th will be our last farmers market unless something changes. We actually would like to continue it in July. We'll see how that goes.
I think it would benefit a lot of people.
Yes, I believe so too. But if that doesn't work out, we're going to be back in September and October.
Perfect. Well, thanks a lot, man. You have a great day. Hey, guys, back here at the Farmers Fest, I am here with the Young sisters. Tell everybody your first names.
Ashley Young and Katie Young.
And these girls are running rampant with the kids out here. It's being a field day. These kids are going crazy with all these different festivities. Tell us what's going on out here today.
We've got a bunch of we got a lot of food, and it's such a pretty day. It's a great day to be outside.
Sisters for so long, they start thinking each other's thoughts right away. Now, the vendors that are going on out here, what kind of good food are they serving?
Fried Oreos is my favorite. They have fried chicken strips. They've got hot dogs, corn dogs, elephant ear, boiled peanuts.
Perfect. You guys stay tuned. We're about to present the World Championship boxing match right here at the Farmers Festival. A red shirt versus gray shirt. Who do you got?
I'm going for the red right now.
I'm going for the gray. So, all right, see, your guy's already down already the first time. Okay, he doesn't even know which way is up right now. He's been knocked out so many times.
Yes, he has.
Look, gray guy just came back for the knockout punch. He lost his gloves and everything. The ref didn't even count him out. Look at him.
Oh, he's down for good.
I really think the ref has more energy here.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Oh, he's back up, and he's got to put back on the gloves. This match has gone crazy. The small weight championship of the world is being debated right here, right now. And Gray Guy has just, I think that's an illegal move.
It was.
I think he's gone haywire. Watch out for your ears. This guy is coming after him.
Oh, there they go. Oh.
And tell us who you are and what we're doing.
I'm Ashley Young, and we were watching the boxing match.
And this is crazy. This is one of the most intense matches. I think Red Shirt has just come back for the win. Quite possibly. The ref is trying to separate them. It's gotten out of hand. It's gotten too crazy. There's too much at stake here. You guys continue watching the Farmer Fest. Things have just gone crazy. The humanity. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are here with the mayor of Lake City. He is out enjoying and having a great time here at the Farmers Festival. Tell me about what's going on.
Well, we've got many events going on today. You've got the car show, you have the reenactors, you have the farmers market that's actually taking place inside, and then we have arts and crafts, and we've got all of the blow-ups. Just, it's something for everybody. Every age group is included in this festival.
Absolutely. Now, as the mayor of Lake City, you recognize what the town needs and what it doesn't need. That's part of your job. Tell me about how this works with what the town really needs.
Well, what this does is it begins to help us continue to build our economic base. Of course, Lake City started out as an agricultural community, and what we're doing now is getting people the information and the history on our agricultural history as we begin to rebuild that as an economic base.
In the last couple of years, we have seen Lake City literally grow tenfold. I mean, between the Bean Museum being reconstructed and everything that's going on out here, what's the plan there?
Well, we actually have a long-term plan. A group, the Lake City Partnership Council, the Lake City Community Foundation, the City of Lake City, the Ron McNair Committee. All these groups have come together in a partnership, and we've sat down and looked at a major plan and overhaul for this community, and we're all working together to make that happen.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much. You're doing a great job as the mayor. I think I'm going to go check out some of these cars because I really want to drive away in one. What do you think that's going to happen?
Well, look at here. I've seen about 2 or 3 I want to leave with.
We're going to go ahead and start arguing over who's taking home the prize possession. I'm fine taking second-rate car. If you want to take the first one, we're good to go. right, ladies and gentlemen, FTC Now is about to get fast and furious here at the Farmers Festival. We are here with Tom Fuller, and what are we doing today?
We're having a car show here. Palmetto Cruisers is putting it on for the festival, and right now we've got about 65 cars registered.
65 cars. Now, everybody brought out their cars here. Is there a championship or something they're going for?
Well, we have 24 classes, and we award top 2 trophies in each class. It depends on the make and type of vehicle.
Gotcha. Tell me some of the classes that you've got going on.
Well, we've got production classes, we've got modified classes, we've got a special interest class, we've got trucks separated, we've got 2 classes for trucks, we've got a class for just Mustangs up through 73. We also break out Thunderbirds and Corvettes, and they have their own classes.
I tell you, I see some of the most interesting cars out here. All of them looking in tip-top shape, too. The people really worked on their cars today. They've got it all freshly waxed. They're all looking good. I particularly have my eye on this yellow Mustang over there. I'm telling you, there's some unique cars. What are some of the ones that really stand out to you?
Well, I like the red Corvette up there. There's about a 60 Chevy Suburban up there with some wood paneling on it. It's a nice looking vehicle that I like. A couple of rat rods around here. But I haven't had time to do a whole lot of looking. I've been too busy working the show.
Exactly. Now tell me a little bit about Palmetto Cruisers.
Okay, we're based in Florence. We have members from Kingstree, Florence, Lake City.
And exactly what is it?
Well, we're just an antique car club. We're out to have a family atmosphere where you can enjoy the old cars.
That's perfect. You guys, if you missed the Farmers Festival this year, come back next year. There's all kind of unique stuff going on. I'm personally interested in some of these cars. I'm going to check them out, maybe drive one home. Who knows? I doubt this guy's going to let me do it, but I'm going to try. All right, guys, we've had an awesome time here at the Farmers Fest, checking out some cars. I finally found one that somebody would let me drive home. This guy owns the car. Tell everybody your name.
Wiley Hartfield.
Wiley said I could drive this car home as long as we stop by McDonald's and pick up something on the way. Sound good to you?
Yes.
Perfect. We're going to go ahead and head on out of here. Got this car revved up. Let's go, man.
Okay.
Perfect. How do you start this thing? What is this? Is that a tree trunk? I'm going to have a tough time. You mind driving? You guys stay tuned.